Hey there, YouTube. Today we are back to look at the 94 flag acrylic, or the flag knives by GEC. This one right now, you can totally see one of the scuffs on the bolsters that made this a minor flaw. So not an S, right? S is a store knife that has a very minor flaw. As far as the minor, and this would be a major flaw, I kind of get it. Like certain things can happen while you're producing stuff. Not that I've ever made a knife in my life, I haven't. But I've made things, and like sometimes, like for what springs to mind, I used to work in an envelope factory, and you could get like 15,000 envelopes packed up on a pallet, and then find out they all have these little tiny blemishes, and it just makes more sense to maybe comp them, or in this case it might not make a whole lot of sense to have everybody sit around with flits or case paste, and like that just seems, this is something that someone can do, and they when you own it, and this is not beyond anyone's reach. Like, I'm getting a little bit annoyed with people that are like, listen, I realize Case really does put out some lemons, and so does some other brands. But there are certain things that, like, it's not the end of the world. And this is definitely not the end of the world. This is the B. This is the major flaw. So you can see where it's delaminating right there, right? And it's happening here and there. Oh yeah, and there. A little bit of gappage. I think that's the only things wrong. Other than that, walk and talk, it's on point. On point. These knives are just big enough that you don't feel like they're too small, in my opinion. I have largish hands, I'll say, but not like the biggest. If you have super large hands, if you actually wear XXLs, these are going to be a little small, I'm not going to lie. But I mean, like motorcycle gloves, like they fit you real tight, like they wouldn't fly off if you fell down the stairs, right? I feel like sometimes guys exaggerate their hand size to, like, insinuate something else. But anyway, as for these knives, they're good to go. I wouldn't hesitate to pick up an A or a B of this run in the future if you see them around the secondary. And in the future, if you, now, minor, major. And even though I don't know what a C would be, like, I guess a C would be like, there was a big crack in the acrylic or something. I don't know. That's all she wrote for this. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye now.